Hello, Malik Harrington here, Family Budget Fisherman. Thank you for tuning in to another special episode on this channel. Well, you read it in the thumbnail and in the description. I got a surprise for you here. This is my boat. Yeah, this is my boat. And we're going to see what it looks like on the inside. You might wonder, why doesn't this look like a kayak? Just remember, I don't fish by myself. I have to have other people with me. My son, my daughters, other friends. And quite frankly, it's not practical for me to have a kayak. I'm a non-tournament fisherman, although I might be in a tournament later on. This is not a bass boat. I'll be getting that in a couple months. Just a matter of saving up, because I did find a good deal. I just don't like to get loans. I like to pay cash. And that's what I'm doing. So right now, I'm gonna open up these boxes and show you what I got. Cutco knife, baby. Cutco knives. My fellow anglers, family budget fishermen, this is a Portabote. All right, you're hearing my voice now as an overlay to narrate this section, because I didn't want you to just have to, even with some great music, to just simply watch me build this boat. However, let's do some house cleaning right now. So we have two names that we need to select. We have 4 remaining reels in the giveaway. And the first name among the 2 names that have won is Corey Graham 796. Corey Graham 796. You have won an opportunity to choose one of the remaining 13 fishing reels of your choosing that we can send to you to enjoy. Congratulations for your win. And the second name that we have is Anthony Wiggins 4030. Anthony Wiggins 4030. You have won an opportunity to choose one of the remaining 4 as well of these reels of your choosing. Congratulations. These are some great 13 fishing reels, and we want to thank you both for participating, as well as all the rest of you. Thank you all for participating in this giveaway so far. Now, what I need from you, Corey Graham 796 and Anthony Wiggins 4030, is for you to email me your specific address wherever you want me to send this reel to you. You have to give me your first choice and your second choice in the email, and then email that to me at familybudgetfisherman@gmail.com. familybudgetfisherman@gmail.com. So you're going to email me your name, address, and your choice, your first and second choices. So thank you once again for participating. As you have seen already, the photographs are there for you to take a look at, so you can choose from among the 4 which of these reels that you're going to choose. So Now, moving on. So one thing I want for you to see is that in this video, I'm doing an unboxing, and I'm going to highlight some of the reasons why I chose this boat rather than choosing a traditional fishing boat or a kayak. I will eventually be getting a bass boat, but I wanted to take advantage of some of the smaller bodies of water that are still really, really good fishing. Some of the back sloughs and so forth that just don't get fished because everyone's so focused on the big lakes and, you know, a lot of the big water. Now this boat actually can do big water, but I'll talk about that a little bit in this first video. I'm going to do a second video where I do a tour around the boat and give you a lot more detail. But I had to condense about 55 minutes of building this boat down to just under 10 minutes of this particular video. So that's the reason why I'm doing the narration here, because I got it running at like 8x so you can see it. It was 45 degrees outside. I had to do it at nighttime because during the daytime, everybody wanted to come by the house, see the boat, make noise. I had the, neighbors moving, having their lawnmowers out and their leaf blowers and so forth. It was just terrible on production. So I hope that you can appreciate what I'm doing right here, right now. But I want for you to look forward to the very next video that we'll do an entire tour of the boat so you can see a lot of the reasons why I chose this boat over a traditional fishing boat, over a kayak, and for now ahead of the bass boat. There's just so much detail there. I had this boat about 18 years ago, so I'm a little rusty, which is why it took me almost an hour to put it together. I'm just a little rusty. Once I get into it, I can get this thing done, get it built in less than a half hour, really closer to 20 minutes. It shouldn't take me that long to put it together. So I just wanted to let you know that as part of this narration here. But we're going to get back to the video in just a few seconds. This is a 14-foot Portabote. 14-foot. Let me come on this side. Now, it took me a little while, and as you can see in the video, it took me a while to get it together. And I still haven't 100% completed it because, so in order for me to get the stern on, I have to put in these screws. And right now, I just want to give you a sense of what it is. This is a 14 and a half foot Portabote. What I like about this boat is that it only weighs about 110 pounds. I can basically carry it without a trailer. Now, I probably will go ahead and trailer this, but you can work it without a trailer. All that look like scars, that's actually plastic covering the boat. The boat is not coming apart. This is plastic covering the boat, which is made of a high-grade material that can hold me and 3 other guys my size in here. Oh, this boat can, no. I know because we've done it before. This is my second boat that I've owned like this. The first one was 18 years ago, 2005 through 2009. And this boat right here has gone through many improvements since that time. It is fantastic for getting out into places where you cannot get out with a big bass boat. As a matter of fact, this boat can go on the ocean. And there are people right now who use this boat on the ocean. However, those big bass boats and many of those ocean boats, you can't take them out to the back sloughs where I like to fish. As a non-competitive fisherman, multi-species, emphasis on bass, I like to fish in places where there's not a lot of pressure. And a lot of these little back sloughs that come off of the rivers where the boats cannot go, meaning The way that the slough starts off the river is man-made, so that the slough itself cannot even allow boats to come in. You have to drop a small fishing boat in there in order to do it. And that's why I got this boat. I have taken a lot of my children in this boat. Now, we had a white one. This is a red one. This is Ranger Red. And I might even get it wrapped, because you can wrap these. But I wanted to show you, this is my new craft. And again, you ask, well, Family Budget Fisherman, why are you getting this boat instead of the bass boat? Bass boat's coming in a few months. I'm saving up for it. But I wanted to get something now because I want to take my kids out fishing. And like I told you in the intro of this video, I cannot fish in a kayak with 3 people. In this boat, I can take my wife, my 3 kids, and myself in it. I cannot take them on a kayak. So this is what I say to you, to think in terms of growing the sport. This is how you grow the sport. You can't grow the sport simply on a kayak. Tournament bass fishing or tournament kayak fishing cannot be, you can't grow the sport just in the competitive side. There has to be an enjoyable side, a non-competitive side to fishing. And that's my endeavor, is to help grow the sport in non-competitive multi-species fishing, whether it's catfish, bass, bluegill, crappie, trout, salmon. I can do it all right here in this boat. And this boat will not sink. It will not sink. You see it has styrofoam in it right now. I'm going to even put some more in here. The seats are made with styrofoam, and they're pinned in. I had a few problems and have to get used to putting them together like this again. I'm just out of practice. It's been 18 years. But I want for you to see how beautiful this boat is. This boat is 14 and a half feet. I can fit everything in it. The trolling motor that I used to have with this was a 30-pound thrust trolling motor. I'm going to get a 55, and it's going to be a stern-mounted 55. I started to get a bow mount and do a bow mounted, but I'm going to have some electronics. Well, I need this space right here for additional storage, but I'm going to have I don't know if I'm going to go with live scan or Panoptics, but I am going to have forward-facing sonar on here. I'll have the portable model, maybe get the one that they use for ice fishing, because I can take it off and put it back on. Nonetheless, it'll be portable. I'll have lithium batteries. I used to have AGM batteries. Could you imagine? Back in the day, I used to have 90-pound AGM batteries in here. I used to carry at least 2, sometimes 3, because of the way we fished. Now, with lithium, I'll carry 2 30-pound lithium batteries, and that should give me an entire day's worth without any trouble. But all in all, very, very good boat. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Have you ever seen one of these boats before? Have you ever fished in one before? Like I said, they're really light. They're really, really light. And I'm left-handed, by the way. This is my right hand, if this looks backward. I can carry this by myself. Many of you who have been asking me to fish, to see me fish, you're now going to see me actually get out there on the water in a boat with the chesty on, with other videotaping equipment. We're going to get out there and make some memories. So I got a good deal on it because, as you know, if it's in my hand, I got a good deal on it. And let me tell you, the folks down there at Portabote are fantastic. The customer service was fantastic. The workmanship, the craftsmanship, I can see some of the additions and some of the improvements that were made over the boat I had 18 years ago. They are fantastic. And after you see me on the water, I want for you to compare what I am doing in this boat to a kayak. These are very quiet, by the way. They're not loud like if I'm walking around in a metal boat. I can hit rocks and sand and all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you, like I said, I've fished in this for years. I'm real happy with the purchase. I'm very happy with the purchase. So Thank you for tuning in. Don't do anything to break your family's budget, trying to buy a boat, rods, reels, lure, any equipment. This is our passion, but it shouldn't break us. But by any ethical and legal means, get out there and break your personal best. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Be blessed.